Good afternoon, everyone. So we're back with The Walking Dead, the final season. This is going to be episode 2. Yeah, well, I guess I should start this off by saying I am as saddened as everyone by the possible cancellation of this season after this episode, but there was a glimmer of hope announced, I think yesterday, or was it earlier today? Well, it was earlier today, as far as I'm concerned, because it happened during the night. There was a tweet going on Telltale's official Twitter, saying that outside partners have reached out to them to help them finish the season, even though the company is going out of business. So there is still hope, perhaps, for the rest of the season happening. And well, since I already streamed the first episode anyway, there was no way in hell that I wasn't going to be streaming the second episode now that it is out. It's just a quick disclaimer, simply because, well, I guess a lot of people will be like, well, why are you even playing this? There's never going to be an ending to this thing. Well, it's still Clementine's story, and we all want to know what's gonna happen, obviously. So I have to do another quick disclaimer as well, since I went back and replayed the first episode after I streamed it the first time, and so the results of some of my choices might be different from the ending of the first episode. Well, one of the things, for example, is I went back to collect some of the items that I couldn't find in the scenery, and so, well, I didn't change much. But I wanted to see if you could save Brody and what was his name? The guy, I can't remember now. Well, we're going to see it in a moment anyway. So I will review with you guys my previous choices. So the choices that will count for the sake of this episode, which I'm going to be playing blind, obviously, since it just came out today. So me and 58% of players killed the Walker couple in the train station. That didn't change. I didn't change anything with that. But to get one of the 6 items that you could get in the first episode, you had to go fishing with Violet and Brody instead of going hunting rabbits with Lewis, and I can't remember the name of the other guy now. Luis and Asi. Well, okay, yeah, their names are on screen there. Yeah, so I went fishing instead, just to get the item. Me and 66% of players convinced AJ to sleep on the bed. Yeah, I didn't change anything there. I also chose to attack Abel and push him into the walkers out the window. You and 66% of players turned to Violet for helps against Marlon. I didn't change anything as far as that is concerned. As for the relationships, well, she's dead. There's nothing that you can do to save her anyway. I left him feeling heartbroken. I think that hasn't changed either. Left Violet feeling guilty. I don't think that has changed. Marlon, yeah, he's dead anyway. That hasn't changed. I think... No, I'm not sure now. I think the feeling was a little bit different from the ending before. But anyway, so he ended up feeling helpless. And AJ was left hardened. That hasn't changed either, as far as I remember. Omar was glad that you checked on him before dinner. That hasn't changed. Ruby approved of you teaching AJ manners at dinner. Yeah, that I had made a mistake actually, in not like telling him to watch his manners when while we were at the table. So I now picked some slightly different choices that made her approve of me teaching AJ manners. Mitch was happy to show off his weaponry skills to you. That hasn't changed, I think. Asim was glad that you stopped AJ from reading his journal. That hasn't changed either. You learned how to bond with Rosie. That hasn't changed. Willie was fascinated by you when you met him for the first time. That hasn't changed. But I've seen someone else play it, and apparently if you don't react when you first see him, he talks, whereas with me he ended up like remaining silent. So there was this little change that was possible, and I ended up collecting all 6 items for decorating the room. And well, I assume they're their room inside the boarding school where everything happens. But anyway, so that's the extent of the little difference in the choices that I made off stream. But now we're going to be playing the second episode. Let's get started.
Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end.
Yeah, that's not the stream, by the way.
And found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon. The leader of a community, living inside an old boarding school. It felt like a chance at having a home. A real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. When AJ distracted him, I shoved him into a pack of walkers.
That I did.
I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up. With everyone against him, the fight went out of Marlon. I told him he could stay, but he couldn't be our leader. But then... Marlon was dead.
AJ!
And AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To always aim for the head.
Yeah, that's probably not what I told him to do on the first stream, but he ends up killing him whatever you do anyway in the first episode, so... There's nothing you can do there. I tried hard off stream to see if you could save him, but there was no way. And that's kind of one of the big reproaches that you can have towards the series. Is that you get a big illusion of choice, but actually, well, it only ends up changing relationships with other people more than the outcome of events. Though I'm hoping that since, well, it's not even sure that they're going to be finishing the season now, so... But if they do, I do hope that there is, like, more consequences to your choices towards the end, since after this season it would be completely over, so they wouldn't have to carry over any of these important choices over to the next season if that was to be the case, so... But well, that's what it is. I wonder how the others are seeing AJ now, after how it ended on the last episode. I get the feeling they've done something to the way that it renders on the Switch. I think it may just be me, but I think they changed the resolution of the game to improve performance.
It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Oh yeah, I think they removed the 1080p output and lowered it to 720p just to get a little performance boost in dock mode, I feel.
We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
That's something I'm gonna have to mention
Last
in my
night,
review.
with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me.
Yeah, because I'm streaming this at 30 frames per second, assuming that
Am I
it
a
would still be the
murderer?
case, but... Yes, you're a murderer, you little tyke. As far as I'm concerned,
No!
yes, you are.
Oh my god!
Shit! We could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. You promised Marlon. You said you'd help him fix things. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Well, I certainly didn't teach him to kill living people.
Lewis called me a murderer.
Well, that's what you are.
But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad?
He wasn't a monster, you
I
stupid.
thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody.
No, what you did was wrong.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go easy on you, kid.
What are we gonna do?
Your relationship with AJ has changed. I don't care. I don't care. I want him to learn something. I couldn't care less about my relationship with him.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him.
No, Clementine had nothing to
Take
do with
AJ,
that.
Go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
Oh, yes,
It's
that's
exactly
kind of what happened.
It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
No, he wouldn't do that. He'd never hurt any of you. It was... Marlon threatened us.
AJ pointed the gun first.
He's right.
Lewis, just
I
back off,
agree with
okay?
him. Is right.
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What? No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
We can forgive them. Murderers, even some monsters, they get a second
Well,
chance.
I'd like you to get a second chance.
So
Just
much.
please don't do that again.
Not all.
Please.
When bad people, like murderers, try to make it right, that's when other people forgive them.
That sounds hard.
Well, it's gonna be tough,
is.
but you've got to do it, kid.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
I definitely feel like the game
It
is
means
blurrier than it
make up
was
for what you
before
did
the
wrong.
update.
We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie?
Haven't enough people died tonight? Brody, Marlon, we can't keep killing each other.
Fuck are you saying that to me after what he did? Screw
I can't really defend him. What he did was wrong. I don't want him to die for it, but what he did was wrong. There is no
Hey, what is it?
there's nothing else for it.
You've killed a lot of people.
Dead people.
You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat.
Yeah, but he asked it. He was gonna turn.
So
That's not at
that means you
all
murdered
the
him.
same thing.
How can you ask me that? What you did is completely different.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to make you mad at all.
I had to do it.
I said I'm sorry.
I had to.
Okay.
I guess being born after the zombie apocalypse, he didn't get to know what it is to treat
love
other
you, Clem.
people's like human beings, perhaps.
I love you back.
Kid.
Hey. Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
Are they gonna ask me if
For
I
me?
want to bring AJ with
I
me?
figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then,
Smart kid.
there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's that?
That's where the trials happen. You appear before a judge.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later?
Well,
Together?
the purpose of what I
Sure.
told him wasn't to
After
make
the
him
funeral.
feel like, no, no, don't do
They
this to
buried the
me, I'm the
body.
murderer.
Trial started soon.
Blah, blah, blah. It was
See you
just
out
to
there.
teach him something. I couldn't not pick the choices that I picked.
This is gonna be hard. Everyone's going to be upset. We need to show them we care, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, it seems, yeah, they definitely have updated something about the engine for the Switch version.
Almost dead.
They'll live if we water them.
It was 1080p
No, they
and now
still
it's
die.
720p.
Once you bring them
I'm
inside,
gonna have
they
to play
only
it
get a
in
few
handheld
days.
mode after this.
Oh.
To see what is the resolution in handheld mode then. Because here you can clearly, well, obviously you guys, because I'm streaming at 30 FPS, you can't see it, but yeah, it used to look sharper. I'm not sure I like the change.
They look good
They
together.
look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
What's that thing? Oh yeah, that's where he made coffee inside a food can.
At least these won't die.
Oh, like yeah, Marlon died, but at least these won't die. He looks so sad. How was it? Was it good? Well, I drank the coffee.
Time to go?
Soon.
Don't let it go to waste. The reaction to the kid.
Still cool.
Yeah, so those are the items I found in the first chapter, is what I should be saying. Well, that's everything, I guess. The real flowers, can you inspect them? No, you can't. Okay. Yeah, time to head outside then. How do you run again? Ah, yeah, with the ZR button.
Ready?
I should check in the settings, perhaps. Perhaps they added a setting. Perhaps there is a performance mode and a visuals mode or something to revert the changes back to 1080p like it used to be. Maybe I can pause it here. Let me have a quick look. Audio display. No, there doesn't seem to be anything pertaining to this gameplay. No, it wouldn't be in there, I guess. No. Okay, fair enough. They changed it and there is no way for the player to revert it back to what it used to be. You taught him to regret his actions. Well, that's something that everyone should be able to do. I don't regret what I did. To teach him. Maybe he'll think twice next time, thanks to what I taught him. Old art run. Oh yeah. Yeah, the frame rate still dips anyway in these areas. In these large open areas, it used to be bad at 1080p. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still dropping frames. Should I go towards the tombstone or something? Well, yeah, that's where it happened.
I did that.
Come on.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what?
They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
At least she's on our side.
Clem? What? Why do people have funerals? Tin said they used to have them more.
They died.
But I don't get it.
Well, to say goodbye to someone you've lost.
But they're dead.
This is your last chance to see them before they're gone forever.
I made them all sad. Like if someone took you away.
Finally you realize.
Does everyone get a funeral?
People do. Some animals, too.
Even monsters?
No. Marlon wasn't
Marlon
a
did
monster.
bad things, but he wasn't a monster.
I know.
Now you know.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Good kid.
Marlon was...
I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
Well, she tends to be
I
mean
can't.
to everyone, but
Someone else
she's
do it.
kind of a
Bitch.
broken person.
Dude, don't.
Seriously,
She's
Louis?
broken inside.
He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
Well, you're trying, kid. You're trying at
What I
least.
did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
you don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer.
Nah, he's
and
doing
a
the right
liar,
thing,
And if we'd
the
all
kid.
asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
He still didn't deserve
She's
to
got
die.
a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go.
Fine, let's
Take
go
a
then.
vote. Majority decides.
It's their
They
place,
stay or they
so-
leave. Today.
I know it's hard outside and,
That does
shit,
seem
but
fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
nah, let them decide on themselves. Not gonna react to this.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did,
Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
She'll be alone against all of them.
Louis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Aw, that's so sad.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
Ah. Yeah, what do you want me to say? I think I'm doing a good job of teaching him, but then it makes me question what Clementine has been teaching him before the start of the season. Like between season 3 and 4. What has she been putting inside that kid's head? But then again, she's young, so... She's young and she didn't get a childhood herself. Well, not much of it anyway, so... I guess parenting would be tough on anyone under such circumstances. And he's not even her kid, so maybe she doesn't care for him as much as she would if she was a real mother. I mean, it does change things to some extent. I do believe it, anyway. Ah, come on, kid. Stop that. It's getting on my nerves. You think it's gonna change anything that's happened?
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something.
Ah, fuck that kid.
Come here, sit down.
No,
Ah,
it didn't work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care.
sometimes it doesn't work, but you have to do it anyway because it's the
I know
right
that I
thing
was
to do.
bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ, breathe. Remember what we do when we're mad?
You can't force people to like you after you've done something wrong.
You don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad.
You need to handle your feelings. Get them under control.
I know, or I'll make mistakes.
There you go.
Exactly. We stop, we think, and we breathe.
Breathe.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And, I think I'm sad too. I did what you told me to.
I know. You're a good listener.
Yeah, not when you killed him, though.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work.
Yeah, it's alright if it didn't work. You tried.
Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
Because you have to. It's... No, I wasn't wrong. Don't give up yet.
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Yes, none of the
Violet
choices
was on
were
our
what
side.
I would like
Maybe
her
she'll
to tell
persuade
him.
the others.
Yeah.
I picked the closest thing, but now
I don't
if
wanna
they
go.
don't want them to stay, he's gonna
I
say,
know
but
you
you
don't.
told me that
I
it
like
could
knowing
still
where we
work.
are all the time. The bed, the food.
None of the choices were what
I like
I
the
would
other
tell
kids.
him.
Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet. We took the vote. You have to leave.
I hope now what I...
Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
I don't think it works that way.
That's not how it works.
Yep.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
Fine. I get it. We'll learn to live with your decision somehow.
Seriously? That's it?
What else do you want me to say?
You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
What's the point? You've already
Yeah,
decided.
it's only going
Yes, we
to foster more tension if we stay there
So fucking
despite their
You said you'd
decision.
go along with it if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ isn't dangerous too.
Well, he's young, he can still change. With the right guidance.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely.
If he was an adult, that would
It's
be a
not a
different
lot, but at
story.
least you
We
won't
don't
die
want
on
your
the way.
help, we won't be safe long, we
We
appreciate
could
it.
have happily dumped you outside the gates.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them.
Come on, kid!
It's their fault we gotta leave.
No, it's
They're
their
gonna get rid of
fault.
us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Yeah, of course it's their fault. Yeah, right.
Where's Tin? I gotta say
How is he
goodbye.
such a spoiled brat when he
He
must
was really
not have
upset
been
about
so
the vote,
spoiled all
and
his
he's
childhood
not
in
talking
such
to
a world?
anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but
I
for the
don't
record,
understand
he
how
wanted
a
you
kid
to
can
stay.
grow up that way to be that way in a world like that, but, well...
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun?
Don't give it to them, but let Clem keep it, perhaps. Until they're outside.
Hand it over.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's
No,
necessary.
I'm gonna keep
It's
it.
yours, AJ.
No,
You
no,
should keep it.
I wanted Clem to have it.
But
Until
I'm
they're
worried
out the
Marlon
gates.
would.
Yeah, but you'll need protection outside.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
Nah, I don't want him to be without protection or anything, or Clem for that matter, but... They're throwing us out anyway, so... What's it gonna change? It's not like he's gonna kill someone on the way out or something. If they're already heading out anyway, what does it change? Nothing. They can continue being mad behind my back when I'm not there anymore. Why should I care? Yeah, the load times are still as long as ever though. That hasn't changed with the update. They're back on the road. I expected Violet to go with them, to be honest. Ah, there she is. What? They're what?
Will we get
Seeing
another
them
car?
off?
Probably not. We got lucky before.
So we're walking. My shoes are gonna break.
Well, we'll have to hope they hold out.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt and tie them up if we have to.
It's not so bad.
Shut
I mean, you've done this before.
Shut up, Lewis.
Probably pretty good at it by now. Almost like going home for you guys.
You've lived inside walls your whole life. You have no fucking idea what it's like out there.
We're here. The road's that way.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
You're welcome. I wish you could stay.
I didn't want this.
Come on, let's just go.
Yeah, so do I. I wish we hadn't fucked it up.
You didn't. Marlon did. Even dead, he's still ruining shit.
Jesus, Violet. Give him some fucking peace.
Just stay
Yeah,
safe.
she's
Both of you.
she's pissed since he gave away the two girls, and one of which was
got that
her
gun?
girlfriend, as I understand it. So
Just try to be more careful with it, okay?
I will.
Let's get going. The sun will set soon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
How?
There's this cold that settles on my skin. It happens right before a storm, too.
I don't feel that.
You haven't been on the road as long as me.
Clem? Will we be okay? I thought we were done running from all the bad people. And the monsters.
Yeah, of course we'll be okay. We're used to this.
I hate it out here. I wish we could go back.
Yeah, So do I.
Made me jump, actually. I didn't expect that.
Now come on out. I saw a couple of you on the road.
He's not dead?
How long you think you can hide?
Shit. That's the man from the
Yeah,
train
he's not
station,
dead,
yes.
that guy.
I thought he died.
Yeah, me too.
You can survive a bite.
Well, he-
Cut it off fast enough.
Ugh.
Stay here.
I betcha you can't kill him. Whoops.
Tough little bitch, aren't you?
Whoops. Well, he did lose an arm because of her, so, even though that was still the right thing to do, in my opinion, given the situation.
I wouldn't, boy. Any closer, your friend might get her head blown off.
Abel.
See, that's the kind of situation where it is okay to shoot,
Good to see
AJ.
you again, Squirt.
Don't!
I've seen these ones before. Fighters. Both of them. You'll like them.
We're looking for a kid. Runs a community near here.
Marlon.
He's dead. Well, shit.
This can still work.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends? It's not like you have many other options. It's not my school. I don't live there. I find that very hard to believe. Not a lot of kid communes around here. Don't! Let him go, please.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open. You ever seen old fruit explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
They haven't shown the face of that other person. Krista? Or is that... No, that's,
Oh my god.
from the first season.
Clementine, it's you?
Lily!
My name is Lily.
Yeah. Oh, shit!
You probably don't remember me. Lily? I thought you died. I came close.
What the hell?
Not now.
Well, I'll be damned.
The fuck is this?
Lee isn't with you,
Well, he's dead.
so he's dead then. He was kind to me, even after I shot that girl. Carly. Lee should have never let me stay with the group. It was too easy to steal the RV and leave. He had too much faith in other people. Probably why he kept you around. Probably why he didn't make it.
You
Same thing will happen
bitch.
to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down.
I don't think so. AJ knows how to handle himself.
He's got spirit, I'll give you that. But you and I know that won't be enough.
Fuck, we don't have time for all this.
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we've got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us.
What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of you.
We'll take you back to the Delta to join our people. We have walls, we have working solar panels, and we grow our own food. All we need from you is to go back to your friends and convince them to come peacefully. No one will be harmed.
I'm not Marlon.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take the little squirt here right now. That way, I'm sure you'll play
What are they
nice.
doing
Be
to the
smart
kids,
about this,
though?
Clementine.
It's an us or them kind of world, Clem. If you want to save your little one, you won't pick them.
I won't make a choice. It was just too hard to decide. I just couldn't make the call. Well, I had to make a call apparently. Oh shit. Well, I had to make a decision.
Lee isn't with you. So he's dead then.
Oh, why? I get to make
He was
all
kind
the
to
same
me.
choices again?
Even after I shot that girl.
Carly.
Lee should have never let me stay with the group. It was too easy to steal the RV and leave. He had too much faith in other people. Probably why he kept you around. Probably why he didn't make it. Same thing will happen to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down. A walker you didn't spot. A bullet you couldn't dodge. A desperate cry for help that brings the herd.
I don't think so. AJ knows how to handle himself.
He's got spirit, I'll give you that. But you and I know that won't be enough.
Fuck, we don't have time for all this.
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we've got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us.
What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of you.
We'll take you back to the Delta
That's the
to
thing.
join our
How
people.
can I make a
We
call
have
if I don't
walls.
know
We have working solar panels and we grow our own
what
food.
they're going to
All
do
we
to the
need
kids?
From you is to go back to your friends and convince
If I
them
was
to come
there, I'd ask a
peacefully.
question.
No one will be harmed.
I'm not Marlon.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take the little squirt here right now. That way, I'm sure you'll play nice.
Be smart about this, Clementine. It's an us or them kind of world, Clem. If you want to save your little one, you won't pick them.
Run!
Well, at least now they can warn the others and tell them that they're coming. But I don't know. Maybe it's the best choice for them to go along with them. If they're gonna have food and shelter, they might be better there than at the school. I don't know what they're doing to the kids, so I don't know them. The kid is shot, I think. Damn. Where's AJ? I can't see him anymore. Ah, there he is. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Well, this can go either way. This could work to our advantage. They're losing time fighting them. Yeah, but so am I now. AJ, where are you?
Clem.
Ah, damn. Yeah, that's not good. Which means now they're not gonna have any other choice but to go with them because he needs help if we want him to survive. What I had to just keep killing those that are getting close to AJ or something. Where are they all coming from? Walkers are dangerous in groups. Use A to break them up. I can hear one coming from the right. No? Oh no, I thought so. Oh yeah, that one is gonna grab me. No? Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a crowd. No.
Stop.
Huh?
Too loud.
Okay. Well, that's a first.
Follow.
Who is that? Well, I'm glad that the plot doesn't seem to be taking me in a direction where it would ask me to, like, betray the kids after all that we've already done to them. At least the plot is, like, not giving us any... and putting us in a situation where there's no other choice or something. Not forcing us to be assholes.
There.
Who is this? The eyes kind of look like Glenn, but isn't he dead in the TV series? It's probably not him. It's maybe a new character.
Get the shrapnel out.
Me?
I'll keep him still.
Trying to figure out the voice, because I can't tell if it's familiar or not. Ooh. Well, Clem had to sew herself back up when she was younger, so... It's kind of... I get the same vibe from doing this as I did from Clementine having to sew herself back up in the shed at the beginning of season 2.
It's okay, AJ. Just breathe.
Put your hands there. Stop the bleeding.
It's okay, AJ. He's just gonna patch you up.
With...
It's enough. For now.
with sticky tape. Duct tape.
Whoa. Easy.
Where's our stuff? My gun.
Hi,
Lost
Zamba.
it, buddy.
Louis and Violet ran.
How are you, my friend?
They're safe.
Yeah, probably.
It sucks.
I want to know who that guy is. Dressing himself up as a zombie, that's not a bad idea, but I guess he must have covered himself in, like, zombie guts or something to not attract them with
I
the
didn't
scent.
mean to endanger you. The walkers were sent to help you.
Huh? He sent them?
Sent the walkers?
Was part of a group. Call themselves Whisperers.
Huh.
They've learned to live in herds.
among walkers. Move among them. Sometimes guide them.
Why are you alone, if you were part of a group?
They attacked a community. Saw the carnage. Didn't want to be part of it.
What do they make the masks
hurt?
with? Do they tear the dead people's faces off and stick them to their own face or something?
Eat. Both
Doing
of
good
you.
too, thank you.
Thank you.
This just came out today. Was excited to play it, but yeah, we're not sure yet if there's going to be an ending to this story.
Do you
There's
have a
hope
name?
for it anyway. But
Been
with
a
the,
while.
the studio closing
Since-
doors,
I've said it. James.
yeah, I was gonna say it looks like Mitch from the school, but
Why did you help us, James?
The people who attacked you. What do you know about
not
them?
much. Yeah, not much.
I hardly know anything about them.
I just know Lily, that's all. But
You know
never
they
gonna see
attacked
the
you.
ending to this, I'm
They'll
sure.
attack again.
Yeah, they said
Well-
as much.
Hold on, let me pause this very briefly. Yeah, they did. There was a tweet last night from Telltale saying that outside studios have offered them to help them finish the season. They are not promising anything, but they're going to try to work it out with other companies to help them finish the season. So they haven't made any promises, but we might get the ending still. So I won't hold my breath, but
They're at war.
there is hope.
North.
It's not
Their
completely
entire
hopeless.
community against another.
All their future projects are probably
That's why
remain
they take
cancelled, but
people, to make
this
them
might
fight,
still get an ending.
train them, use them. You would join their war.
That's horrible.
I didn't quite follow now.
Yes. That's why I
Like
helped
they
you.
get children to fight for them or something?
Thank you. Clem?
Yeah, even with the mask on, he still looked Asian.
Wait.
So that's why I thought it might be Glenn.
Throw it. Distract him. Works just as well, and nobody gets hurt. Not us.
Let's
Not
trust him. Yeah, but I'd
Thank you.
still feel safer just killing him though. Because now that he's gonna realize there's nothing there, it's just gonna come back for you guys, isn't he?
Safe.
It was difficult to send the herd in to save you. I didn't want them to die.
Them? Who? Who died? Ah, the kids. The
So,
other kids.
James, do you just hang around in the woods, saving random people?
After I left my group, I wandered. First time alone, ever. Saw war everywhere. First against walkers, then against each other. Hoped it would be better here. Where are you from? Here? Or somewhere far away?
Georgia originally.
Georgia.
Long way from home.
It feels like forever ago.
It was.
So, where are you from?
Washington.
The city or the state?
The city. Dad ran a food truck. I helped.
You've got a fever.
His wound will need proper cleaning and medicine. If you're lucky enough to have any.
The school has medicine, but I don't think they'll share it.
That's why those people attacked you, isn't it? To get to that school. They'll destroy whatever they find. Bring more guns, more fighters. Take everyone inside.
They won't be able to fight them off.
If that's what they were going for already when they found us, they'll probably get back to them. If they have their minds set on
You
it.
need medicine. You have to go back, or you'll lose him.
Well, we have to warn them at least, I'd say.
I have to go back and warn them. It's the right thing to do.
Noble of you, despite their treatment. I'll help you get back. Past the walkers. A few more hours and we'll go.
That's a few hours for you to sleep.
I'll stay awake. You don't have to.
Is it raining? Ah, yeah, it is.
Sleep. I'll keep watch.
Well, he did save us, so
I will.
I see no reason not
What
to
about
trust
you?
him a bit more.
Don't need it. Not
Need
tonight.
to sleep anyway.
Rest well.
Speaking of sleep,
Good night.
seeing them sleepy is making me sleepy.
Good night.
Yep. Strange developments. Yeah, that's him.
Is he awake?
Yeah, he's so hot.
I can carry him. You're exhausted.
No, I've got him.
Yeah, I can bet already that they're going to be like, yeah, you haven't come back to warn us at all. You just want to save the kid who murdered Marlon.
Walker! Violet! Lewis! They came back!
Look,
They're
you
in
live out
charge
there
now?
alone, right? You could stay with us.
Not ready.
I can't keep carrying you. We'll be inside soon. Rest now.
Shit. Is he...
He's alive. He was shot. He's got a fever.
Come on, let's get him inside.
I
Well, he's
can't.
kind enough. Despite all that happened.
It's okay, buddy. I got you.
He was feeling bad, perhaps, after letting them go.
Let me see. I have what I need upstairs. Come on.
We got the shrapnel out of him.
We?
It's a long story.
He's running a fever. Body's trying to fight infection, poor little guy.
Are you gonna ask me what happened?
Ruby and Lewis will take care of him. You come with me. We can talk in the office.
Why, you're in charge now?
Clem?
Shh. You just try to rest, okay? We're gonna fix you right up.
Clem!
AJ, listen to Ruby, okay? She'll look after you. Come on, what do we do when we're scared? When fear starts to get the upper hand, we push
through it. We don't let it take over. I'm good now. Clementine, please. We need to talk.
She's gonna want the girls back, I can bet.
What happened out in the woods? I saw they had you pinned and Shit, I got so crazy. When I heard you call for help, I didn't even think.
Yeah.
I wanted to help you, but when you told us to run, I had to trust you. Thank you for protecting us. It was really
I just
brave.
didn't want Lily to die because I'm not decided yet on
I really
her,
thought you were dead,
on her
Clem.
account.
It's just everything is so fucked right now, you know?
It's really good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. Just wish Mitch and the others felt the same. Lewis and I told them what happened in the woods. That woman who attacked you.
Lily.
So you do know her. We were wondering.
Yeah, but from way back when, not from her days as
Who the
a...
hell is she? I mean, I know you're not, like, with her group.
I wouldn't have recognized her if she hadn't recognized me first. We were in a group together.
Long
Yeah, I
time
don't want
ago.
to give the
Probably a
impression
different
that
kind
I
of
know
group.
her,
They
like,
didn't
from right
fucking
now.
steal people.
Come on, you know it was different. She murdered someone in our group, gunned them down during an argument. Carly was her name. She refused to let Lily push her around. It was right at the start. I haven't seen Lily since.
I believe you.
But...
There's something else. Willie said someone was with you at the gates.
James. He saved me and AJ, let us stay in his camp for the night.
But why did you bring him here? You led him right to us. I mean, he's a stranger, Clem. Running into those two in the woods, it proved we can't trust anybody.
You don't have to worry about James. We can trust him.
Willie said he was wearing, I don't know, animal skins
Nope,
or
he's
something.
dressed up as a walker.
He was wearing walker skin. That's how he gets past herds. He can guide them, too.
Wow. Okay.
A guy like that can be useful,
I wouldn't have
I'd
brought him
say.
here if I thought he was a threat.
It's not that I don't trust you. I'm just worried about the others and what they might do. They didn't even get a chance to mourn Brody and Marlon before these child-snatching assholes showed up. And then you two come back after we thought you were dead. Now they're confused, and no one knows how to feel about AJ.
Violet, AJ is the least of their worries.
I know, but everything is such a mess. They're scared and angry, and they're looking for someone to blame.
Yep, that's
I mean,
kind
they
of what I
kicked you out.
expected.
How am I supposed to make them change their minds about you? It was decided.
Like I
5 to
can do
3
anything
against.
for it. Forget the
I
stupid
know it
pose.
feels like it shouldn't matter, but they were afraid of you. Both of you.
You're sitting in Marlon's chair, aren't you? You're their leader now. They'll listen to you.
They don't, though. They only listen when they want to.
Well, they'll have to start if they want to survive what's coming.
Take charge.
James told me what Lily and Abel will do next. He said they'll get more people and guns and come attack us. Take everyone here.
How the hell would he know?
He's watched them for a while. They're at war with another community. They take people to fight for them.
Is that what happened to Minnie and Sophie?
Sounds
They turned them
like
into
it.
soldiers?
Yeah, it'll happen to us too if we don't stop them.
Minnie didn't even like killing walkers.
Who's to say what they did to her if they couldn't convert her
Look
to
at this
becoming
place.
a warrior?
It's a fortress. With a little work, we could make this place really hard to attack.
Do you actually know how to do that?
Yeah, I was part of a siege once in a town called Richmond. Here, let me show you.
Fortify the walls. Fortify the walls. Set traps in the admin building. That's not the first thing I would think about. I mean, I would first think about not letting them in. The greenhouse, safe zone. Well, they'd have to get through the woods, I guess. From that way, that wall we can see them coming from there, since it doesn't seem to be surrounded by woods. So that shouldn't be the priority. The front gates definitely, and that wall too, I would say. If I have to make my decisions, if I have to make a call on this. Fortify the walls by the gate. A greenhouse, yeah. What's up with the greenhouse, by the way? We haven't been there yet. And that's a blind spot because they have towers to see them coming from there. So I'd say perhaps fortify it there, of all places.
We've got good, strong walls. We need to make them hard to climb over, so the raiders have to come in through the gates.
We used to keep barbed wire in the greenhouse.
Okay. Oh, divide the courtyard? Divide the courtyard. What do they mean by that? Divide it. Like, make a big barricade in the middle of it, so that if they can get past the gate, at least there is still a barricade in the courtyard or something?
The courtyard's pretty wide open, not a lot of cover. We should flip the picnic tables, narrow down the pathways through
okay,
it.
yeah, that's what
So
she
we'll
meant.
know which way they're coming.
At the very least, it'll give us protection if they get past these walls. This is where we should make our stand. There's only one way in, the front, and then there's the big central staircase. If we rig that path with traps, we can pull back here.
Luring in our attackers. I like it.
I still get the feeling that they're not gonna make it. That would be too
You guys don't
simple.
use the greenhouse anymore, do you?
No, we used to.
Then we lost someone out there. Walkers overran the place and Marlon wouldn't let us go back. Safe zone.
We need to get that barbed wire so they
Yeah,
can't
I was
climb
under
the
the
walls.
impression before
I'll
that they
go.
were growing
Are you
still.
sure? It's gonna be swarming with walkers by now.
Okay, what the hell's going on?
I'm gonna pause it. I got the impression during the first episode that he was hiding something in the greenhouse because he was like, "Oh no, don't worry about that place." He was just like downplaying it or something. I got the impression like there are still growing greens there, but they were like handing them over to the others in exchange for peace or something.
Well, he told me she was back, but I was like, no way. Violet wouldn't just go against what we all decided.
Like it happened like this.
Keep it down. The little boy's asleep. His fever's already going down, Clem. He's gonna be okay.
Great. We're just giving them our medicine, too?
Mitch, those raiders are getting ready to attack the school. We need Clem's help.
Like hell we do. For all we know, she's one of them.
She's not. If you saw their leader's boot on Clem's neck, you'd know that.
Use your head, Mitch. You saw AJ on your way in. If I was with the raiders, why would they have hurt him like that?
How do I know? Maybe he shot one of their friends.
Mitch!
Use your head, damn
Clem's
it.
going to the greenhouse to find barbed wire and anything else she thinks we need for the fight, and you're going to help her.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's too dangerous for her to go by herself, and you're good in a fight.
I can go too. You know, to keep
Why
the
do I
peace.
have the impression that she's going to die?
Fuck, Vi. Since when are you the one making the calls?
Since no one else stepped the fuck up.
Touche.
These two will meet you at the gate, and you can head to the greenhouse once I've explained the situation.
See you there.
I'm so sorry, little dude. Please be.
He's feeling bad now. Well, don't, Louis. You're right, to some extent, anyway.
I...
Okay, here's a greenhouse.
Guess I didn't realize how long it's been. How much it's
It doesn't
changed.
look too run down, I would say. And if he really was
this ain't budging.
growing greens in
You're
there
gonna stand
without
there
their
sulking all
knowing,
day? You're gonna
they
do
might
something
start
useful.
feeling a
Well,
bit
we need
different
that
about
barbed wire.
Marlon
There must be
and
another
him
way
being
in.
dead. If that really was the case. If my hunch was right. Okay, collectibles can be found in the world. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. A boar skull?
Wild boar. Not too many in these parts, but they were more common where I grew up. I used to hunt them with my old man when I was little. They make terrible noises
You look
when
to
they
be
die.
like 14.
I
How
like
old
it.
were you
It'll look good
hunting
on my
them with
wall.
your dad? For our bedroom, for now. Yeah, I don't want to make the same mistakes I did before and possibly miss certain items, although I guess I could still replay the chapter later on, but...
I can't see shit.
Well, there's too much condensation on the inside.
Condensation. That's a big word for you.
Shut up.
I get the strong feeling that this place is hiding something. He was growing stuff for them. I bet.
Are you okay?
It's been so long since I was here. I used to love this place, but it's so overgrown. I'll be fine. Let's just find a way in.
Because if they left them alone for so long, I mean, there has to be a reason. If their goal is to find people to fight for them, it doesn't make any sense that they left them alone for so long. Especially now that they're growing up to become, like, more capable
nothing.
fighters due to their being
You're
older.
only here because we're desperate, you know, so don't get comfy. If we survive these raiders, you and I are gonna have words.
Let's survive first.
Climbing the ladder, I guess.
That window. I bet we can get in there.
Good
Don't
spot.
cut yourself.
Mitch, come here and give me a boost.
Wait. Make her go first. We send the one we don't mind losing.
Fine.
That's an ugly thing
Fine,
to say.
I'll go.
I'll go first. I don't mind.
Figured you'd fight it.
Thanks, Clem. Holler if one grabs you.
I only
Otherwise,
trust
we'll come
myself
as
to
soon
do
as
it
you
right
get the all
anyway.
clear.
I guess we'll know when the door opens.
Well, no, there doesn't seem to be much growing on the inside, I guess. Although... Well, no, it's just overgrown with weeds. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. Oh. A walker? Locked up inside for all that long and it's still living? How is it still alive?
I'm fine.
situation where it's coming from the back. Oh no, okay, so that's right. That's all right. That's all right.
Did you get him? Do you hear any walkers? She got him. Calm down.
I'm coming. I'll get the door open.
How was it barricaded from the inside? That doesn't make any sense.
Not bad.
Oh, look. Wild ginger. Eastern prickly pear, Jerusalem artichoke. False Solomon seal.
And it's been
Let's
grown
find that
without
barbed
being
wire
tended
and
to.
anything else that might be useful.
You seem happy.
You can only eat the same bland rabbit stew so many times before you go crazy. These herbs are gonna do wonders for morale. You wait and see.
And those cactuses look like they're doing fine too. I mean, I have a hard time believing the place hasn't been tended to for years or something.
Did you find anything?
What do you think?
Okay, just asking.
You know, the barbed wire idea is smart, I'll give you that. Those assholes try and climb our walls, they'll tear their guts out. I'd kinda like to see that.
Huh, see?
Yes! Dibs!
It kinda looks unwieldy in a fight. Just my opinion, though. Ah, okay. Perhaps the first one that you tried to pick up, he calls dibs on the first weapon you find, and then you end up with the one that comes right after, or something. Maybe.
Could be a weapon.
Or use it to dig a grave. You weren't there when we dug the holes for Marlin and Brody.
Ah, shut up.
We had to use cups and bowls. Took forever.
I don't see how that's gonna help. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna help. Pick a mushroom?
Some mushrooms are edible.
Probably not edible. Mysterious mushroom? Eat mushroom? I'm tempted to try. Am I going to start seeing shit or something? Look in planter bed.
Find something?
Yep, maybe useful.
Good for digging. A trowel. Yeah, I'm tempted to try. Just to see what it does.
What? This was for science.
Yep. In the name of science. Now, I was wondering if it was gonna be like a magic mushroom. I know it was to pry this thing open, I guess.
Barbed wire. A lot of it, too.
That should keep the raiders from climbing our walls.
Hey, we can use these.
For what?
We can make bombs out of these.
Yeah, but you need
Bombs.
fuel.
Are you serious?
Gasoline
Totally.
if you want to make one.
It's the kind of stuff I made back home.
He used to blow shit up. That's why he's a
You mix
troubled
fertilizer
youth.
with gasoline.
Guilty. I just need some propane and something to create a
propane.
spark. And we'll have ourselves a nice little homemade explosive.
It works with any kind of gas as well. Oh well, where I come from, we all know that it is gasoline if you use it. Petrol if you prefer. What else? What else am I supposed to do? Oh, lab door?
If I remember right, there's a science lab through that door. Maybe there's propane in there. Come on, help me move this thing.
Careful. Walkers.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
Beware walkers. Yeah, it's my fault. I wasn't pressing the joystick anymore. He's not gonna help, is he?
Rose! What's going on? You alright?
Oh, he had a scare.
He
that's
certainly didn't help. What? She knows who it is?
What?
It was our teacher!
Who was she?
Miss Martin.
Our nurse at the
Our
school.
nurse
Ah,
at
okay.
the school. She stayed when all the others left.
And you never looked for her?
She looks...
She looks...
Can barely
she's
recognize
just
her.
plant food.
She's just like all the others.
She's not your friend. She's just fertilizer, helping the plants grow.
Should have figured you wouldn't get it. Or care.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. In retrospect, that was quite inconsiderate of me too. Yeah, let's perhaps go back to the main menu and try this again. I hope it didn't save what I just said. Yeah, it was probably not the best thing to tell her. But she's the sensitive kind as well. I mean, there was only this one choice with AJ that wouldn't like get her all like worked up or something when by AJ's manners. Yeah, okay, let's continue it. Yeah, she's not easily satisfied by other people, is she? That's what I meant to say. Load times to be over. Yeah, okay, I don't have to try again from far behind.
Okay, let's see what's inside.
Rose! What's going on? You alright?
Oh, he had a scare, that's all.
I'd really like to stay on her good side, that
What?
girl. Because the others do seem to listen to her at least
she?
a little.
Miss Martin. Our nurse at the school. She stayed when all the others left. God. She looks...
Okay, let's try to be nice.
barely recognize her.
I'm sorry, Ruby.
I just wish I could make her look like she used to.
Your relationship with Ruby has changed.
One day we came out looking for food. Walkers attacked us. Thought we could fight them off, but there were so many.
It's changed to
Miss
what?
Martin told us to run, so we did.
Alright, I'll stick with my choice.
She taught me how to patch people up. Stitching, local anesthetics, painkillers, fever reducers. I don't think I can take care of her. Would you? I'm sorry.
It's got to be done. It wasn't her anymore. It was
Are
a
you okay?
Yeah,
thing.
just need a minute.
Come on, guys. Help me find that propane and we can get out of here.
There's probably some collectibles in this place. Who knows? Pick up a Venus flytrap. Oh, for decoration? Ah yeah, beautiful and deadly. Pick up igniters.
Mitch, is this useful?
Fucking A. I was hoping there'd be one of those. That's an igniter. We can use it to create a spark. Now we just have to find propane. We can blast those motherfuckers to hell.
It'll catch after a few. Okay. A beaker.
You find anything?
I don't know what this is.
Well, there's a label on it, isn't there?
Ms. Martin meant a lot to you, huh?
She was the only one who stayed. She saw us for what we were. Bunch of kids who no one wanted. She loved us when nobody else did. Like, really loved us.
Yeah, I've known people like that.
I guess everyone has.
Ugh, looks like piss.
Dare you to drink it?
Not in a million years.
Wimp.
Are you starting to like me now? Clipboard. She's never had any advanced science classes, so... Yeah, it makes me wonder, when all this started, they can't have been teenagers. Since it was like 10 years ago at this point.
There's gas in it.
Yeah, perfect. Here. Good find. Now we have everything we need. We should get back and tell the others.
We have to bury Ms. Martin first.
Bury her? Why bother? It's a walker. Help me drag it out back. We can burn it.
No. Ms. Martin's the reason we're all alive.
And?
She deserves a proper burial here. Next to the greenhouse she loved. That way the others won't have to see her like this.
She's been dead for years. There's no point.
I'll help you bury her. It's the right thing to do for someone you cared about.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, see, I'm not so heartless.
It's not a her. It's a walker. Fine, whatever. I'm not wasting my energy on that thing.
I'll put a stone in the graveyard, back at the school. Bet Ms. Martin loved this place. She'll be happy here. I'll make sure everyone knows you helped me. That you've got a good heart under all that muck.
Hey.
Hey, I didn't shoot Marlon. The kid did.
Think it'll be enough?
Hopefully. And it means Lily and her people won't be able to climb the walls. They'll have to come through the gates. We can plan for that.
Straight into a fiery explosion of death. Assholes won't know
She
what
was
hit 'em.
military though. I wouldn't underestimate them. Back at the school, a chance to decorate the room perhaps. No fever anymore.
Brought you these. I noticed his shirt got messed up when, you know.
Where did you get those?
They were 10s back when he got here. Should be about AJ's size. How's he doing?
Yeah, 10 doesn't look to be much
Better.
older than
His fever's
AJ
down.
is, so 10 must have been born after
Thank you
the
for carrying him in.
zombie
No problem.
apocalypse, after the outbreak.
So, we've got a greenhouse again.
The chronology of
bombs.
events doesn't make much sense
Mitch's
in this
idea.
I figured.
in
Violet
this
says
series
we'll
of
start getting
games.
this place ready in the morning.
Good.
They all seem okay with letting you stay. For now, anyway. While we get ready to fight.
Well, you're gonna need me for the fight that's coming.
Yeah, sounds that way.
Everyone else is okay with us staying. What about you?
It's fine. Well, he gets better.
And after
That's
that?
fair enough.
I don't know, Clementine.
Clem?
Hey, kiddo. How do you feel?
Better. Still hurts.
I
The
know.
contrary would be surprising.
Hi, Lewis.
Hey, little dude.
I missed you. Are we friends again?
Give him some time, kid. Don't force this onto others.
Just get some sleep, okay?
Yeah. That may still take some time.
Lewis? I'm sorry that you're hurting, and it's our fault.
It wasn't all you. Marlon, he...
There are faults on both sides.
Forget it. I should go.
Yeah. Let him sort his feelings first.
I'm not mad at him anymore. Are you? He helped carry me, and he was by my bunk when Ruby gave me stuff.
AJ, I was never mad at him. I understand why he acted that way. Why he wanted us gone.
Me too.
Let's get a look at the shirts Lewis brought you. Then we'll sleep. It's been a long
No
day.
bullet holes.
Yeah. James was nice, but I don't like sleeping on the ground.
Me neither.
Yeah, I get to decorate the room some more, perhaps. Show AJ Erickson's sports jersey. Disco broccoli shirt. Science dog shirt. Well, he had a toy. A disco broccoli toy, so...
Hey, look! It's Disco Broccoli and his friend. I wish you could have seen this cartoon.
Me too.
Oh, you can look at all three.
Hey, this one's pretty
See
cool.
his reactions.
Looks like Marlon's jacket.
Oh, yeah. But it would still look good on
Okay,
you.
so you get to see his reactions before you pick which one.
How about this one?
Looks like Tin's boots.
Oh yeah, I think it's the same character.
Cool.
Do we go with the thing he had a toy of, or do we try to get him to become friend with 10 by having something in common? I would tend to go for the latter. Maybe help him socialize a bit more?
This one will work. You can put it on when you feel better, okay?
Yeah.
Time for sleep.
I can't sleep with a light.
I'll blow it out in a second.
Yeah, I want to put up the decorations in the room first. But maybe that's where you're supposed to be putting them. The mushroom,
Wonder how long it'll last.
and then the plant, I guess? No? That big thing.
Nice.
There should be a spot for the plants, right? Fly trap, yeah. I want one of these. I want one of these so I won't get bothered by by insects in the
Science
summer
dog
anymore.
is pretty great.
Yeah, Tin likes him.
Well, that seems to be about everything.
That plant looks scary.
Oh, it is. It's a fly trap. It eats bugs.
A plant can eat bugs?
That one can.
That's so awesome.
Super useful too. I don't care how it looks.
That's a weird plant.
It's a fungus.
A fungus? Doesn't look fun.
Pretty cool.
Okay, well that's can't talk to the kid anymore. And if you look at these, yeah, there's no reaction other than her.
Huh. Strange to think this
Our
used
face.
to be a regular school.
Okay, well that's everything I guess.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Like the
Don't
water
let a
bite.
walker bite.
And if it tries,
Bang.
Bang.
Yeah, depends on what kind of bang, right? Bang isn't always good. That iconic hat. Is it morning already? Seems like it. Where did the hat go? Looked like it wasn't there anymore. Ah yeah, there it is, okay. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a time lapse. I change his clothes. He spent all his time in bed, no food or anything. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't tried to attack them in 2 weeks after what happened. Like they quietly waited for them to be done preparing their defenses. That doesn't make any sense.
AJ? Where are you?
Yeah, but he's not a baby anymore. Why is she hearing a baby cry? Sounds more like a nightmare than anything else. It's the mushroom! What the hell? Yeah, the numbers are all flipped upside down, or they're mirrored or something. Only some of the letters are flipped upside down, it seems. Some of the textures are. That's weird.
AJ?
AJ?
Yeah, I figured as much.
You were having a nightmare.
Yep.
Same one you used to have all the time. About what happened at the ranch.
The ranch.
I'll be okay. Just give me a minute.
Something that happened in between the season 3 and this one, I suppose.
Hey.
Which we
What do you
still
have
don't
there?
know what it was. Like, were they part of a group or something?
Did you have a bad dream too? You've been having them a lot lately.
I feel safer like this, not sleeping. I want to stay up forever. I probably could. Like 18 days. If I tried hard.
I've never seen that knife before. Did you make it? When?
I don't know. While you were busy.
It must have taken days.
Well, it's been 2 weeks.
I couldn't stop thinking about it until I made it.
He doesn't have the gun anymore?
Here, let me help you back to bed.
No.
Oh, being a little rebel now.
You don't have to keep checking on me. You always say, be tough. So I am. You say, be strong. And I will. All the time.
I raised you to be strong, not stupid.
I'm not.
Shutting people out when they're trying to help you? That's stupid.
Please, don't call me stupid. I'm sorry you had to do all the hard work. To atone me. I'm gonna help you more, so you don't have to do everything.
Where are you going?
On
As
patrol.
long as you don't try
Patrol.
to chew on more than you can
For
bite.
danger. Bad people. Monsters. Whatever you have
Try to go back to
nightmares
sleep,
about.
bad idea, but go ahead.
What if you stayed here instead? If you go back to sleep, I'll stay awake and make sure no more bad dreams come.
You can't do that. You're not magic.
How do you know? Maybe I have magic and never told you.
No, you don't.
Hi, RB. Good afternoon. How's it going?
What is it?
Feeling
Can
good today?
Could I maybe sleep in your bed? Like I did when I was little?
Yeah, come on up.
Yeah, see, not so tough now.
I'm not scared. Just tired.
Makes sense to me. Think you need that?
Not in bed, please. Put that down.
AJ,
What?
Please don't shoot any more people.
you're still little.
Yeah, I know.
It's tough knowing when to tell him to be strong and when to stop trying to act up, because I don't want him to become like the little rebel. It's like every time I feel like I'm pushing him in the right direction, he comes up with something else to tick me off or something.
You ready to work today, kiddo?
Bad dreams always make me more tired.
Me too.
I slept better in your bed.
I'm doing good too, thank you. Well,
It's my turn to be lookout.
It may be the last episode, and maybe it won't be. We don't know yet. Since I don't know if you saw that, but there was a tweet from Telltale over the night saying that other studios have reached out to them to help with finishing the season. And they said they are working on trying to make it happen, but they're not making any promises at the moment.
So has everyone.
So we don't know yet.
Get
It
over
may
yourself.
still happen. I don't dare getting my hopes up too much, but I think even third parties are
Hey,
willing
I
to
thought
make
Lily
this
and Abel
happen
would
because
show up
everyone
days ago.
loves Clementine
I wonder
so
why they're
much.
holding off.
Don't know. All I wanted was more time to prepare, but now this waiting sucks and everyone's on edge.
Need my help?
Yeah, actually. Could you check on everyone and make sure they're doing
Yeah.
shit right?
Sure, I'm on it.
Thanks, Clem. I should go board up the back hallway, since Lewis isn't gonna do it.
Help everyone prepare. Go away. Like that's gonna keep them at bay.
Pretty clear message.
Well, doesn't cost anything to try. Look at rubble. Yeah, I sure hope that
Nothing left we can
something can
use.
come out of this
Wonder if they
collaboration,
ever
perhaps
tried
with
to
a different
rebuild it
studio
after
or
it burned
something to
down.
finish up the work that has to be done to bring this out. It's still a fairly recent message, so
Ms. Martin, thanks for protecting everyone.
yeah, the one thing I wouldn't happen though is if something was to happen, well, with the time that it will take them to figure things out, I wouldn't expect the episodes to still come out on the initially scheduled dates though.
What are you doing down there, Rosie? Good girl. What did Marlon used to do?
We cheered up the dog. Rest in peace, Marlon.
I hope it's beautiful where you are, Brody.
There was another action you could do with Marlon's grave, it seems. Spit on... No. No, I won't spit on his grave. No. No, not gonna do that. I may on a future playthrough just to see what it does, just to see if it has any consequences, but I'm not gonna do it. No. Oh, ooh. Refreshing. Yeah, that's gross. Fuck Raiders.
Shit.
What's going on?
In a few weeks, or days, or hours, the Raiders will be here. Burn down our place and steal or kill us. And then it won't matter how much I sucked at this.
The Raiders aren't gonna burn anything or steal anybody. We'll stop it.
Yeah. Well, we're
You sound like
we're
Marlon.
prepared as good as we could be.
Not about fighting, but when he was
Spitting
trying
is
to
kind
cheer
of
us
too
all
much.
up.
Yeah.
For years, I sat around making
Well,
stupid jokes, playing stupid games, while my best friend was left with all the responsibility, all the tough calls, all the sleepless
You
nights,
suck at this, bro.
and eventually, a bullet in the head. And I didn't do a damn thing about it. And then when you tried to tell us what he was really like, and AJ shot him, I blamed you. Both of you. If I could take it back, I would. I knew that the day you got back.
AJ killed him. I didn't stop it.
He was my best friend, almost like my brother, but the things he did, they were fucked up. I'll never be glad he died. But I understand why AJ thought it was the right thing to do.
He was still wrong to do so, though.
Here. You take it.
Huh.
Are you
Me?
sure? I mean, it's Marlon's.
Yeah, it was. And he used it to defend the school before he stopped. Go ahead. Try it.
A smooth draw.
In that direction, please.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say about spitting on a grave is like, what
And
good
just so
is
you
it
know,
going to do for
I'm
one
totally
thing?
laughing
And
out
also
loud
I
in
dread
this.
the reactions of others if they see me doing it. Hold ZL to aim, then press ZR to fire. Yeah, it kind of makes a... That looks to be about dead in the center. I can't even see what I'm hitting.
Damn. Remind me to never piss you off while I'm standing at a moderate distance with a big red circle painted on my chest. You want to come back and practice more? Just let me know. Okay?
Sounds good.
And Clem, thank you. For all of it.
You practiced shooting with Lewis. Look at flagpole. Fuck Raiders.
Still wouldn't want to pledge to that.
It's the exact same thing that she says in the first episode, even though it was a different flag. She doesn't like flags, it seems. Okay, I can talk to Mitch. What else can I do? Because they usually hide stuff in the scenery during these sequences. When you're free to roam wherever you like this. Well, at least to some extent. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here. And nothing here either. Yeah. I guess once I'm done with talking to Mitch, maybe that will trigger the rest of the events.
Violet went to board up the hallway, didn't she?
Yep.
I would have done it later. I just wanted to do this first.
It's okay. She needed something to keep herself busy.
Well then, glad to help. Go ahead and practice if you want. It's all ready for you.
Oh, I can keep practicing if I want. No, but I don't want to do that though. It's alright, I've done it enough already. I didn't mean to do that. How do I back away from this? How do I stop? I didn't even want to do this. Ah. Okay. Yeah, once you start, you are committed to throwing a few arrows, I guess.
Hey, what are you doing?
Test. Gotta see if the bomb will go off. This little thing won't kill anybody. Just gotta see if it'll light.
Yeah, it better. Our whole plan rests on that little thing. If they get in, I'll need you to set the bomb off while I distract them.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, something like that.
I read that on one of those stupid inspirational posters. School used to have them everywhere. As soon as things went to shit, I tore them all down. Stupid shit. Could you? My hand's all fucked up from messing with it all day. Stand back. Fucking shit. If it doesn't work. Fucking shit!
I'm sure you'll get it. Keep trying.
It's not like I got all the time in the world to play scientist and figure this shit out. I'll figure it out. I just need more time.
Yeah, maybe it'll
Alone time.
maybe
to
it'll
think.
end up
I get
working.
it. I'll leave you alone.
Thanks, though. For helping.
I think it helps more to tell him to keep trying than telling him, well, your stuff is shit, so don't waste your time on this. Because it would sure help to have them ready.
Place looks ready for a war.
No. Ah, yeah, up there. Yeah, I didn't see these kids.
Do you think Sophie and Minnie might be with them when they get here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, they wouldn't attack the school, would they?
I'm doing watch, Clem, for danger.
Like patrol?
No, Clem. Lookout's totally different than patrol.
How so?
You don't walk.
Oh, right.
Back hallway's secure. Okay, or, you know, a total fucking mess.
Well, honestly, it's not perfect, but they're trying. They're doing everything they can.
Trying isn't gonna stop them from getting kidnapped. Trying isn't going to stop these raiders from burning down our fucking home. Jesus, Clem.
Just
They
relax.
stopped giving out participation trophies when walkers started eating people.
Because you're boring and your idea is stupid.
Oh, I'm being stupid? You're the one who can't think straight. If you could hear yourself...
Guys, what the fuck? Violet told us to work on the traps together, but Sim won't listen to anything I say.
That doesn't mean you have to scream at each other.
Stay out of this. I have an idea for duffel bags filled with bricks. We drop them on the raiders if they get to the admin building. Willie here wants to use a giant, idiotic swinging log to take out one raider at most. It's completely stupid.
You're stupid.
You're being childish.
Oh, and I have to make a call on
trying to
this.
help.
So help and stop arguing.
Sim is right. We should use his brick trap. It sounds more practical.
Mine's practical too.
No, it isn't. It's exactly the kind of thing a child would think of. Especially a child who has no idea what he's up against.
What the shit?
Dude, you okay?
Yeah, fine. Shit!
Christ. We'll all kill each other before the raiders even get a fucking chance.
All right, what we need is something to break the tension. Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? Dude, fuck. Sulking in the corner isn't gonna help us fight off the raiders. Or turn that frown upside down.
You get more annoying every day.
Regardless, I've come up with a plan to make everybody feel better. And that plan is a game.
Again? Now of all times?
Come on, we gotta play.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, we haven't played a game in weeks, since that night with Marlon.
Please don't break this bank.
I mean,
please.
if you want to go ask Ruby to come play, I don't mind waiting.
Shut up, dude! I swear to God.
You've got a crush on Ruby?
What are we playing?
Truth or dare?
You don't use cards in Truth or Dare.
You do in this version. Everyone draws. Highest card gets to ask, lowest card has to answer.
Okay. Great.
This should be good. Let's see. Truth. Marry, fuck, kill.
Bye.
Fine. Marry, flip, kill. Ruby, Sim, or James, that guy who saved you.
Oh my god.
You gotta answer. Them's the rules.
How do I
Let's
answer
see.
that?
I would marry...
I don't even want to answer this. The person who isn't there and we can't answer.
James.
He sounds mysterious.
Funny. You pronounce horrifying differently than I do.
Didn't you say he wore skin? Like, human skin? Whatever makes you happy,
Not all the
Clem.
time he does.
I would, flip.
Flip, 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 flip.
Flip, flip, flip.
I don't want to do this.
A sim. Oh, wow. Wow. Now, that's awkward.
I don't think you're his type. He's into redheads.
Dude, shut up.
And I wouldn't kill Ruby either.
You're killing...
This is amazing.
Ruby! Wow, poor Ruby.
That's just weird,
Poor,
yeah.
kind-hearted
They
Ruby.
force
A
it on
sim would
you.
happily marry you.
Damn it, Lewis.
What kind of
This
game
is
is
great.
this?
We're laughing, we're bonding. It's a nice break from thinking about homicidal assholes sneaking into our homes.
I
taking
hope it
back.
doesn't
Not a
trigger
good
her
job.
to die later
On
on.
to round 2.
And then they say, oh, it's your fault, remember the game, you said you would kill her, and blah blah blah.
I win.
And poor Sim loses.
Definitely a dare.
Okay. Do your worst.
Go kiss a walkerhead. Ask Ruby for a kiss. Nah. Go kiss a walkerhead and get him infected.
You have to ask Ruby for a kiss.
Seriously?
The most legitimate of dares.
Well, you can always say it was a dare, so that's your excuse, bro. He's gonna get slapped. I knew it.
I can't
Your
breathe.
relationship with Asim has changed. Yeah, but the other
Well,
choice
I think
didn't
we all learned
seem like
something about our
something
good
for
friend
the
Asim
intelligence to
today.
do. So
Namely, that he has no romantic charm whatsoever.
Shut up.
Look sharp, y'all. It's time for round 3.
it's gonna. I'm gonna get a 2 again or something, right? I knew it.
I got it. We've been pretty hard on poor Sim here, teasing him about sweet Ruby. Seems only fair we mercilessly tease someone else about unrequited love. So, Clem. Anyone here you like?
Seriously?
Don't put me on the
Like?
spot. Not
What are
really.
you, 6?
Definitely.
7. Thank you.
No, no.
I've made a lot of friends here, but I'm not sure I have a crush on anyone.
There you go, Lewis. Nothing to tease her about.
Oh, there's so plenty to tease her about. The hat, for one.
Don't. She gets really mad.
Sim, you've got the high card, and the loser is Tennessee.
Oh, don't tease the poor
What's something
guy.
you've never told anyone because you were afraid they'd make fun of you?
You got this.
I think walkers won't always be around. They'll go away someday, 'cause the world goes in cycles, right? Ice Age, Stone Age, some other ages. So it's like that. This age will end, and another one will start.
That's
An age without
That's not something
walkers,
to laugh about.
like it used to be.
It'll be better. Why is everyone looking at me like that?
That's really beautiful. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, he liked it. Nice.
What's wrong, AJ?
I just don't know what it's like. All of you do, but I don't.
That
I
doesn't
don't
make
remember
any
a time
sense.
before
10
much.
doesn't look like he's more
You know
than
what,
2
little dude?
years older than he
It's
is.
okay that you
So he
don't.
didn't really get to know
Believe
it
me,
either.
the world before this one was pretty shitty. And that feels like a good place to call it.
We should finish up our work anyway. It's getting dark. You're on lookout?
Yep.
If
Clementine
anything, I
got
should
it
expect
after
them
me.
to attack
Can I
at
come?
night.
Of course you can, little
Those
guy.
guys. I'm expecting the chapter to end
Hey.
with the attack, perhaps.
Hey,
Like the
You
outcome
maybe
of
want
the
to help me
attack.
with the brick trap?
yeah, I got some ideas.
Cool. I'm sure they'll help.
Sorry I punched you.
It's okay. It's a pretty good punch.
I'm headed to the bell tower. I want to check out our defenses on the back wall before bed.
Do you need help?
Sure, if you want.
You could always
Yeah,
help
I bet
me
you can
instead.
see them in the dark.
I am on piano
Should have
duty.
done that earlier.
What? I gotta get in some practice before one of you decides to chop it into firewood.
I've got a project I want to try, but I need a second person.
Go with Lewis or go with Violet? Well, I did say that I was going with her before Lewis came up with that idea. Should have said so sooner if he wanted me to join. And besides, that seems more important. Although I bet they will do little about checking out the defenses and more talking than anything else. Because that's usually how it goes in these games. That doesn't look very safe.
So, we're checking the walls?
Yep, from up there. That's the best view. You ready for a climb?
I don't know about that.
Looks a little
yep.
dangerous. What's more dangerous than walkers? Or that death trap you called a car?
Okay, fair.
I thought the car was cool.
Come on, you're not chicken, right?
No.
Now I'm thinking about chicken nuggets. Do you remember those?
Not really.
I do. We always got them on Sundays. There was no time for Grandma to cook between church and Bible study, so fast food. Damn, I'd give an eyeball for a chicken nugget right now.
How did the inside of the bell tower come to be
Barbed
so
wire,
fucked up?
traps, weapons. It's everything we
The
planned.
outside is still
You
holding
made
up
it
so
happen.
well.
We couldn't have done it without you. You've got lookout duty tonight, right?
Yep, me and AJ.
Do you have time to hang out first?
Sure.
Sorry, Violet, I'm not into girls. If that's what's going to happen.
Wow. Beautiful. Sometimes I need the quiet, just to get away for a while.
This is going to turn
Yeah?
into that direction, right?
I know you came back for medicine, for AJ, but after that, you could have just left. Avoided all the bullshit with the Raiders. Why didn't you? Sorry, I know that puts you on the spot. You don't have to answer. We've all got our reasons.
AJ and I are safer here. Lily and Abel proved that.
Yeah, that's true. Until they get here, anyway.
Do you know any constellations?
Nope. You?
I learned some in school, but can't remember them.
Let's make some up. Come over here. You can sit down at that volunteer desk.
Not that kind of thing.
If I remember right, everyone's born under a special sign, right? It determines your personality.
That's astrology, not astronomy.
Whatever, let's just make up our own. Rules, signs, what it says about you. It's not like anyone remembers the old way. Okay, let's do it. There! See? It's a fish.
Can you pick the moon? No, you can't. Oh, pardon me. What? What's that W-shaped one? Yeah, doesn't it look like kinda like this? bless you. Thank you. What, I have to make a shape. See that one up there? That's a fish. Well, there's your fish, I guess. That looks like a fish, right?
Now it needs a personality. Bright, pretty, good with other people, always moving, tons of energy. Sounds like anyone we know. The energy one is easy. Good with people, not so much.
That's AJ. Wherever I look, there he is, taking up all my attention. And I love him for it.
He's getting better around other people. You're doing good with him. Next up. I spy with my eye a knife. See it?
A knife.
Right there. Right above your head.
Yeah, they're all above my head.
That gets complicated. I guess that's a knife, right?
Awesome. This one's easy. Smart, clean, vicious, dependable. Someone you want with you in a fight. Doesn't take crap from anyone.
Sounds just like you.
I like that one. Yeah. Okay, one more time. I found a bird.
Like a real bird?
No, a starbird. Right there.
I have a hard time seeing a bird and all that. The others were easy enough, but... Oh, there? Oh, okay, yeah, it lights up the next one every time. Oh, okay, fair enough. Ah, okay.
A bird is free. It could go anywhere it wanted to. Up and up and up and never come back. Go south, east, west, doesn't matter. You could fly straight into a sunset and see where it ends.
I wish it was me.
Maybe we'll learn to fly together someday. Sorry, I didn't mean to just talk so
Yeah,
much.
you ended up not doing a lot of what you said you wanted to do.
It's just, I've watched people leave before. Family, friends. They never come back. But you did. And now I can't imagine what it would be like if you weren't here.
No, I don't have feelings for you.
Shit. That sounds so much dumber when I say it out loud.
We're friends. Good ones.
It's good to have a friend again. Someone I can really trust.
And I guess if you go with Lewis, then you get to try to put her in a relationship with Lewis.
Bracelets or something.
But I don't feel like I want her in a relationship with any of them.
Shit sticks. Probably time for your
I mean, I would see her with someone that has kind of the same character as Lee.
Yeah.
And none of them do. Not really. None of them is really dependable, is what I should say. Dependable, but not so much as to, like, not let her have her own personality. Not trying to control her, is what I mean. I don't know. There's no one like that, it seems to me. But I guess this is the intended purpose of these scenes. Try to get her to be in a relationship with someone for the first time in her life.
The Raiders. That guy. He's gonna be with him.
Abel. Yeah. Your bad dreams. They're all about him, aren't they?
What? Marlon or Abel?
Can I swear yet? I think it's time.
Go right the fuck ahead. Nothing worse than shit.
It's you do.
Oh, nothing worse than
but
shit.
not the F word. Shit is the upper limit.
That guy is a shitbird. It's not funny, Clem. Come on. I'd take a big shit on his head.
Okay, that's enough. Try thinking about something else. Count the monsters you see.
Same number as
I
before.
want him to grow up, but slowly.
3,
one step at a time.
4.
AJ, it's okay if Abel frightens you. You know how to control that.
There's 10 monsters out there. He doesn't frighten me. But when he comes here, I call dibs. I'm the one that kills him. Okay?
AJ, I don't like the way you're talking. Killing is never easy or fun or to be treated so
Yeah, I don't want
casually.
for him to start thinking again that it's right to kill just anybody.
Is it because I'm trying to be good because of Marlon?
It's just because you should never think about killing like that.
There's 12 of them.
Trying to do the right thing because he gets so easily confused.
Well, what if we played rock, paper, scissors?
He's not very bright,
If I
is
win,
he?
you change your mind, and I get dibs on Abel. I can take him, Clem. Please.
AJ, I said no.
I don't want you taking
Come
on anyone
on.
or thinking
You
it's
won't
alright
always
to
be able
kill.
to tell me no.
What did you just
Except
say?
walkers.
Nothing. I didn't mean it.
As for the others, well, only to defend yourself.
Clem, I see something.
Not a walker?
Here, you look too.
Well, there they are. Hello? Can I react to this?
That's not a walker.
Yeah, they're not walkers.
Good job, AJ. Come on, we have to tell the others.
Yeah, and they sure didn't spot them up there. Just looking out for them and going away, disappearing from their little tower. No, of course not. Yeah, I think after the attack it's gonna be the end of the episode. Considering it's already been going for 2 hours, it feels like right about the same length as the first one, as the first episode.
They finally show up?
Yeah.
Stay safe, okay?
We're ready.
They've got at least 4 more people, all carrying guns. And carts, probably to carry people away.
Oh no.
Assholes.
I can't believe they're really here. If they get inside, I'll keep them focused on me. That should give Willie and Mitch time to set up the bomb.
I'll set it under those carts.
Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope it
If
works.
they manage to get in, we fall back.
To the admin building.
Exactly. Right into our traps.
They're in for a rude fucking surprise. Those duffel bags will break bones. Easy.
So, any final words of wisdom? You've faced them and won.
Don't regret it.
after all.
Try not to die.
Well, sort of.
Look out for each other.
Louis, shut it.
Look out for each other.
No matter what happens, look out for
Fuck! Shit! Shit!
How did they...
Hide! Now!
From up a tree or something?
AJ, hide!
How did they shoot someone, like, inside the fence?
I know you're
No! Open up, kids! Doesn't have to get any uglier!
Didn't see that coming, right?
Go. I'll be all right.
They did come prepared too.
You don't have much time. Go!
There's one that looks like Jesus
Try not to move or make noise.
from season 3. Yeah, the bearded one. But Jesus wouldn't associate with this, obviously.
Focus. They're just scarecrows.
Guess they took us seriously.
Spread out.
Lily! Move and I'll shoot!
You won't get the chance.
Hi, there was a sniper.
Where's our new recruit?
They're not yours!
Search the yard. If Clementine moves, shoot her.
I'm still gonna try, but I'll probably die.
We'll find them, Clementine.
Lily!
I knew it. This is not the right solution. Given the chance, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Where's our
well.
new recruit?
They're not yours!
Search the yard. If Clementine moves, shoot her.
Worth a try. Only because this is a game. And you get to try again.
We'll find them, Clementine. And then...
I don't think you want to kill me. Just like you didn't want to in the woods.
Shut up!
You can't fucking do it, can you?
You've changed.
I grew up.
I can see that. God, you are just like him. Lee would have been heartbroken knowing he taught you all the wrong things. That the sweet little
I
girl
think
he
he'd be
protected
proud.
turned out like this.
You're right, Lily. I am just like him. And if he saw me now, he'd be proud of who I am.
I think he
Why?
would.
Because you pick fights you can't win? Right. I'm sure that made all his sacrifices worth
I think
it.
we can win. I fancy our chances.
Get out!
If you won't help me find the others, I'll find someone who will. We've recruited from this school before. Minnie wanted to come along tonight to tell you how well she's adjusted to her life, how happy she is. She said she had a girlfriend back here. Friends she missed. One guy who could always make her laugh no matter what. And her little brother. She missed him the most.
She's pulling at all the right strings, isn't she?
Shit.
Where are they?
Let me take you to them.
I can't. I just want them back. Please.
Don't listen to her,
If
Ted.
I
You
take
know
the shot,
she's
I
lying.
bet I die
Oh,
too,
your
just like
sisters.
before.
She took them away from you, from their home.
Finish them off! They're on the ground, for God's sake. Now is the time to take the shots. Damn it! Oh, fucking shit!
God damn it!
Damn!
Mitch! No!
Oh! Ah, shit!
Kill who you have to. Take the rest. Now, go back.
I'd aim for the head if I was given a choice, but I'm not. Well, they did set up trap inside the building, so... I wanted to wait for the right moment. I thought if I tried too early, maybe it will fail, so... How many traps did he set up inside?
Kill that one, the girl. Fucking pointless. I told Lily you wouldn't cooperate.
I wonder if he still has both his arms, if you let him go in the first episode.
AJ, the door. Lock it.
Your friend Lily ain't around this time, so we'll have a nice little chat. You and me, alone. Ah! Fucking bitch!
I can't.
Stay back. Oh, oh.
Now would be a good fucking time to shoot.
Someone like you, weak, small, afraid, and still alive? Well, bet a lot of folks died to get you here.
He's missing an arm. He's missing an eye, a foot. He's not gonna have much left good about him when all of this is done. Push him off. Ah, yeah, but he grabbed me too. Well, if I can fall on top of him, I may survive. Oh, it's only the second floor, so I guess it's not that high. Depends what they land onto. Traditional long loading times. Ooh, that must hurt. Ah, but that's Lily, isn't it?
Shit. This should be easy. You won't kill me.
I know you won't.
Why?
We were like family once. He won't hurt family.
Can I kill Lily though? That's a tough one if I'm given the choice. I don't know if I can kill Lily. Only in a death-threatening situation. In a life-threatening situation. Oh, that's James. He's leading them, right?
He cut our losses! Fall back! Pull in and fall back!
Ah, they still got some of the kids. Damn it. Come on. Ah. It's like yeah, by the time the arrow reaches its destination, he's already out of the way or something. I have a really hard time with this. Yeah, there's a delay. Oh. I find it easier to just aim while moving her than moving the aiming, is what I should say. Oh, okay. It's easier to just move her than trying to move the crosshair. Who's left? Because it did seem like they were taking someone. Well, Lewis is still there since I saved him. The little dude with the big teeth, Ruby, Asim. Is Asim still there? More importantly, AJ. Where's AJ? Is that 10 or AJ? That's 10. Rosie's still there.
Clem, I'm sorry for trusting her.
No, okay, AJ's still there. Ah, yeah, Mitch is dead. Yeah, obviously.
God. Asim, Omar.
And
they're
Violet
just
too.
gone. And Violet. I never thought someone would get her.
We're going after them.
How? We still don't know where they are or how many.
Yeah, find out in the episode that we're not even sure is going to come out,
Well,
I guess.
We've got someone who does.
Ah, they've got Abel still. Since they left him. Yep, but there is no like teaser for what could have been. Refresh to download the latest choices. Why is it not working? It's too early perhaps, since the game already just came today. Ah, okay. Anyway, Lewis was comforted. I don't get the percentages of the other players because it's still too early. It just came out a few hours ago, so yeah. Lewis was comforted when you said you were sorry you and AJ hurt him. Lewis felt discouraged when you chose to spend time with Violet instead of him. Guilt-ridden. Abel captured. Abel was aggravated when you warned Violet and Lewis to run in the forest. Abel was impressed when you taunted Lily with shooting you. Ruby was distraught when AJ took responsibility for killing Marlon. Ruby was consoled when you expressed sympathy over finding the school nurse. Okay, she ended up grateful. James felt helpful when you let him feed AJ the apple. James was attentive when you said you're originally from Georgia. What was the... Trusted, okay. Mitch is dead. Mitch was surprised when you admitted AJ was wrong to kill Marlon. Mitch was irritated when you decided to help Ruby bury the walker. Violet was relieved when you and AJ returned to the school. Violet was touched when you described her as a close friend. Violet felt betrayed and you let the Raiders kidnap her after spending time together. Well, she had her back turned. How did she even know that her life was hanging in the balance between her and Lewis at that moment? She wasn't even looking. Lily, you left Lily feeling unconvinced. Lily was gratified that you remembered her. Lily was pleased when you accepted her help to stand. Ten felt embarrassed when you pointed out there are no more courtrooms. Ten felt hopeful after sharing his belief that the Walker Age will end someday. Despondent. AJ feeling repentant. Well, that's what I was going for, so okay, good. That was my goal. AJ was soothed after sleeping in your bed. He was resigned after you didn't give him dibs on killing Abel. Oh, because if you do, he kills him, and then he's not alive at the end of the episode, perhaps. Omar was kidnapped. Rosie was loyal to Lou after you petted her in the courtyard. Willie was annoyed when you didn't choose a strap to defend against the Raiders. Asim was kidnapped. And I got three of the items that you can get in the episode, so that's good. Well, I think, yeah, I still stand by these choices. I think they were good ones, all things considered. If I was to do it again, I don't think I would be doing much different. Well, now we don't know if another episode is going to happen. It's still pretty much unknown. There is some hope, at least. If you had asked, like, 2 or 3 days ago, it would have been like, nope, no, don't count on it, it's never gonna happen. But now, at least, there seems to be some hope. I think when word got out that episode 3 and 4 would never come out, that upset so many people, and perhaps some important people who really wanted to see the ending happen, amongst other developers or something, or publishers, perhaps. And now, well, there might be some money into it, like maybe give these people like their work back, even if it's not for very long, to make the ending happen. So it's still pretty interesting. Would be a shame. Well, I hope. I mean, there is a little bit of hope at least now, when there's used to not be any for the ending to happen. So yeah, if it wouldn't come out, yeah. So yeah, let's hope. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I wouldn't expect it to come out at the initially scheduled release date, which is I think the first week of November. I think it was planned to come out, or like I think it's every 6 weeks that they were planned to come out. So that would be, yeah, but well, that would have been otherwise in 6 weeks from now. So I don't know. It probably won't come out in 6 weeks, but maybe in a bit more time than this. It depends how long negotiations would take to decide if someone is going to help make it happen or not. But well, we'll see. And I sure for one will be keeping an eye on the status of this project. So well, okay, that will be all from me for today. There won't be another stream tonight, but I will be back tomorrow afternoon with Ocarina of Time. I was planning on playing Ocarina of Time today, but I had completely forgotten that this episode was coming out today, so that's why I changed plans, kind of at the last minute, if I'm honest. It's only when I found out about this, like very, very late last night, after streaming Ocarina of Time last night, that I decided to stream this today, and so here I was in the end. But I will be back with Ocarina of Time tomorrow afternoon. Okay. Bye guys, thank you for watching, and I appreciate the support as always. Have a good one.